that. Yeah. I can do it. Come on, drag it off. And, well, that one worked. The previous one has completely misplaced itself. So, well, that was one way to do it. Now, stop rolling. And I'll stab you from the side again. Okay, let's see if we can get this stabbed straight enough. Yeah. And we'll try and fit that in the gap on the far side. Okay. Back up and lower the boom as we go. Just behave. Too far. Oh, too far. And drag it off the forks. Yay. What happened? Seriously? You are joking. Okay. Struggles with bales. Instead, we'll all right, that one's on. Let's go get a couple more. Not that one there. I think I'll approach that one from the top. I didn't give myself enough room before the hedge. Although I can drive through the hedge, we have proven that. Okay. I'm going to continue doing it like I was before, which is do the paired thing. Okay, that's not good. Lift. Adjust it slightly and put it there-ish. Okay. Done. And strap. Oh, what happened? happened? Okay, that kind of works. So 2 more. I could possibly fit 2 more on the front. Maybe manage 2 on the back. Don't know how that's going to work out. However, because we're on a contract, I think my consideration at this point is ship what we've got and see how much of the contract is complete. Because I don't want to take bales up to the stable if I don't have to. Okay, 1 more. I believe we have 1 on the other side. Yeah, there's no way I was doing these 4 at a time on one of those bale lifter contraptions. Although that said, loading 18 on this trailer didn't exactly work out as a fast job either. Yeah. Okay, we'll go around the other way. I'm easy. Ten. More turning. There we go. And that is positioned and so the thing I don't know if I could fit another pair there and another pair there and still safely haul them. So I think I left the engine running on the little dude. But, okay, let's check the map. We are going to. Oh, the Bale sell point is off by Oak Glen. I thought it was on the southern lane, not the Oak Glen one. So very, very gently we will take these where they're needed. So I'm fairly certain that 100% of this trailer load is needed for the contract. But we may need to bring 1 or 2 more to fulfill it. Whoa, it's not a very stable trailer. And these are not very high cut trees, so. Signal on. Let's have a look. Okay, I think there's something coming, but tough. Would help if I was looking straight ahead. There we go. Okay, so down to Oak Glen and turn right on the little lane there. Should probably not be tanking along at 30 odd miles an hour, even if the speed limit is 60. considering how stable the load is at the back and how there are a couple of glitches along this bit of the road. Okay. So here we have Oak Glen Farm, and then straight right up to the top of the lane. I think that's some kid riding his go-kart on the street outside. I'm not sure that's a particularly wise idea. Considering how badly you can be seen from a SUV, UPS truck or whatever. Oh, the gate's open. That's handy. Now, bales at the end, or what? Guess we'll find out. Oh, contract on field 14 finished. Woo. Camera outside. I guess we shipped everything. Turn the straps off. Turn the straps off. Yay. And very carefully reverse this out of the yard. Not necessarily the best tractor to do this with because it is kind of large and doesn't have a great turn circle. Then again, our Fendt is old and large with a mid-size engine and also doesn't have a great turn radius, so kind of want another tractor, mid-size, for the yard or for the farm. And I may consider Case IH because I really don't play them enough. Yeah, I've done a Fendt farm, I've done a New Holland farm. What else have I done? Massey Ferguson farm. I've done a Massey Ferguson farm. But just don't tend to play Case that much, except for harvesters. Well, thanks, dude. That was awesome. And I believe this is where our turn is. Okay, so there are maybe half a dozen silage bales, which are going to take 48 hours to brew. I'll probably leave them on the trailer while they do that, so that they're ready to make. We could actually run them down to the place, the BGA place. Bales are in the next field, okay. Alright, we're back. The contract is done. We just need to recover these last couple of bales. And then we can claim our contract payment. I think I'll have the Challenger running. That turned off because we were too far away. I think we have maybe 4 bales, I'm not sure. Oops, didn't have the fork low enough. We just tore the wrapper off. Okay, load from the back again because we're going to roll. Position them for the middle of the trailer since we have 5 or fewer. That's the first one. So, 4 silage bales, that'll be a nice little bit of income. Again, put that across the hill. I think I might drop this one and go and pick up one of the others since they're at a slightly better angle. Although that one's now running away. That's not entirely the plan. Dude, stop. Okay. Although since it's rolling laterally, that might be still easier to pick up in a minute. Okay. Done. Nice. Drop the forks a little. Drop the forks a little more. Go fetch the errant bale again. I'm thinking if I approach it from this angle, yeah, that should be the flat side if I stab it right. Stabby, stabby, bang. Of course, this won't be ready for sale until the day after our silage clamp. So, no, forwards. No. That's kind of that one in the middle, but I've knocked all the rest out of position. It doesn't really matter, so long as they all get nailed down. And one last obvious one. We will grab this, and then we'll go on a quick hunt round the hedges of the edge of the field to see if we see any more. Fortunately, they're all wrapped in white, so shouldn't be a problem. I think white is typically a wrap colour for America. At least that's what we've tended to see in our travels. Black tends to be UK because it's colder there, so black helps to absorb sunlight, heat, and doesn't irradiate it quite as readily. Okay, that one's on. Let's go hunt. that's the flower on a weed. There were two up here. I don't think anything travelled through that gap, and I'm gonna be pleasantly surprised if we find a silage bale down in the forest sometime in a couple of years. Whoa. Maybe I should have counted. Tree. Another tree. Okay, don't think there's any in the river. Of course, there is the possibility that they rolled down here any part of this part of the field. Maybe I really should consider. Hello, what are you doing hiding there? So, a fruitful search for silage, or wrapped grass as it is right now. Yep. That's one of ours too. I'll carry on running along the edge of the field. I won't be able to collect anything, but it will save time. Okay. So we ended up with 5 extras. That's cool. And probably an extra 1,000 money thing. There we go. That one's off. Now see if we can extract the forms. There we go. Okay, I'm going to run this back to the yard. We'll jump back to the Challenger to bring those bales back as well. Whoa. And this tractor's all dirty again. Well, that's the thing. So, 10 o'clock in the morning, last day of midsummer. Obviously, we don't have any fertilizing to do or any other stuff like that. This morning we completed fertilizing the grass fields, so they haven't grown yet, and collecting all the hay bales. So for the most part, I think there's the pasture where the cows would normally be if we were running a cow farm. I think right now our farm is good. Now, an option I do have at this point is, because we already have the silage bales, I could do a small field silage bale contract, and if we don't end up with enough leftover bales, I could use some of the bales we have from this contract. Is everything in there done? Yeah. Okay. So I think we're probably going to leave the bales on the trailer in that field there. And we will look forward to potentially starting the harvest tomorrow if the crops are ready. Obviously 2 crops were planted last fall, so they should hopefully be ready today or tomorrow or the day after. And then after that, well, this is a standard field and it's obviously fertilised 33%. I think we already cut this field once, so there may have been some benefit from at least a little fertilisation. Okay, engine turned off. Anyway, that should be a fairly profitable thing. Let's claim our prize. 9,300. All of the equipment magically disappears. But yeah, those grass bales not going to be ready for 48 hours, so we just need to hold on to them until they become silage, because grass is not worth anything under seasons rules. And it takes 1/3 of a season to ferment the bales. So basically 10 o'clock on second day of late summer, we day 6 will be able to sell these for some money. Actually probably before 10 o'clock, because we created the bales earlier than 10. I'll just park this here. It can be left out for now. That is herbicide. That gate's open, I'll shut that one. Okay, so I'll run over to the... I'll leave that open for now. We've got the Challenger out. The problem, we may want to get the harvester out tomorrow. Okay, so let's check on the state of the silage. 47%, yeah. So tomorrow afternoon that'll be ready if we're not doing anything else. Oh, the steering wheel doesn't work when you're walking. How are we doing for wool? Surprisingly, not a lot of wool produced overnight. We have 4 crates there. Hi, puppy. So, yeah, I could do baling these fields, but they're way too small. And there's 2 others, 13 and 45. Those I can probably do and still, without too much risk. This one I think is very, very risky. You might end up with not enough stuff to make a full bale. Our lands are fine. Already checked that. So yeah, we made 19 hay bales for ourselves today. That's a good thing. And we finish off fertilising the field for 171 litres. Not a lot of work done. 220. That might be close to 100 acres. I think it's 250. So that could be an achievement we do next time we get around to planting, but for right now, I think the farm is good. We don't have anything to do right now. We put everything where I want it. So I'm going to call the stream now. It is midday real time, close enough. We have £39,000 in the bank. Hi puppy. You just roll in some mud. There you go. And he gets up and walks nonchalantly away. Okay, so have a good weekend. Current plans are I will be here same time next week on Oakfield Farm, and we'll see what we get doing when we get back. But for now, have a good weekend everybody, and I'm out of here.